I hope everyone's doing well. I don't know how I'm doing. I don't know. Hi. Don't even ask. It's not, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm coming or if I'm going. But with that said, let's get some messages.
This is how I became the most productive version of myself. Before, I used to scramble through meetings half.
Let's get some messages on what we're needing to know. You know, I used to think that it was very simple to give advice to people, you know, but even when people give advice, like, you know, if you're put in like difficult circumstances, if you have circumstances that are difficult, then it's hard. It's easy for people to give advice if they've never been through half of what you've been through all your life collective. You know, it's giving me the energy of all my life I had to fight, and that's what I'm realizing. It's been a fight, you know. So with that said, I appreciate people like myself and others who give messages of, you know, healing, because the issue is, if you ain't never been through it, it's easy for people to like judge or talk about. It's easy for people to say, oh, you ain't doing nothing, oh, you need to read a book, or you need to da da da. It ain't even, it's not, I don't know. It's easy for people to say, but at the end, like when you if you don't, you gotta put yourself in that person's shoes to see what they're going through. Okay. And to be like, there's, you know, there are people who are like jealous or hateful, vengeful, who wanna you, and you know, happen to make it throughout, you know, that, because people do it because they can, they feel they can, because they're being egged on to do it. People are being egged on to be disrespectful, or, you know, do certain things to you, you know, and it's giving me that they feel like they can get away with certain things that they do. It's easy for us to tell others, oh, well, you should do this, you should do that. But if you ain't in that person's shoes, honestly, and you got a lot of this going on, where it's like, you know, hate and jealousy, you know, people are mad, you know, then it's hard. It's really, really hard to tell somebody like myself who's going through stuff that I'm going through. It's hard to like take some people's advice. You know, a lot of you guys may think that the collective and myself have had it easy, but you know, you doing your daily routines and your, thank God I don't have a jealous bone in my body. You know what I'm saying? Because unfortunately, there are people out here who are mad, who are jealous, and who will look at someone's life and they be hateful as hell. You know, me on the other hand, I really do be happy for people, even when I be going through. But some people, they don't believe that, and it's because some people be mad and jealous. The people who think you're jealous, or want you to be jealous, are the ones who are mad and jealous. So it's hard to say what, it's hard, it's difficult for people to I don't know. It's a lot that I gotta say, but you cannot tell somebody or judge somebody for doing certain things if you've never been in their shoes. A lot of people do have it easy, and people like myself don't have it easy. And so, what I'm trying to say is, people, they'll give off like simple tips on, oh, well, you should do this and you should do that and you should stop doing this. It's easy for you to say. It's easy for you to say. I wish that it was that simple, but it's not. Okay? It's hard. So, just know that my life ain't that easy. All right? And you got to be a beautiful person to sit here and still like watch certain people who are excelling in life, who are doing very well in life, and not have a jealous bone in your body. Really liking the person or people that you're seeing and actually wanting to see them do good, wish them well. I remember when I got kicked out of my kid's father's house, when he kicked me out, and me and my kids, we were living in the Airbnb. My ex-best friend, she at the time was pregnant. Her and her husband, they were doing well or whatnot. And I was telling her, like, I am so happy for you. The look on her face, it was just like yeah, right. Like, I don't know if she wanted me to be jealous of her or something, but it was like yeah, right. But I was seriously, there are people who are seriously not jealous. You know what I'm saying? We're just wishing that we were doing well too, or being left alone to do well. So with that said, when I watch people and they give me advice on, how I should do things, in the end, I want to do well, but it ain't as easy as many think it is. It's hard because people keep effing with you, It's one thing after another. So, with that said, like, I don't have a jealous bone in my body. But I do wish I was doing good like y'all. I wish I had, like, the chance to be able to really live my life the way I would like to, instead of someone causing constant issues in my life. Like when I bought this home, or just when I went to school, it was for me to excel and to do well, make money, become my best self, because I really wanted to do well, because I've been struggling for a long time, even in my relationship, my ex-relationship, in my friendships, So with that said, I would think that God would give me an opportunity to be like, okay, it's your turn now. It's the collective's turn. Siab says, I know the feeling. Siab says that you lost your home and you lost your husband and your house burnt down, and people thought that you were jealous. Yeah. So it don't be like, it's not that, like, people like myself, or like Siab, or the chosen, the collective people who are like us. We're not jealous. We like people doing well. We want to see people excel. We want to see people do good. We just want to do good too. We want to be left alone. Meaning, like, when people, I had an Uber driver, a Uber person come to my house in a bike or something like that, and he was the most disrespectful man I've ever known. There's something wrong with these men, these young men who are being guided by horrible, wicked people. You know, I don't respect people like you and people that are like that you run by or are ran by to do evil, wicked things for people innocent like myself who don't do nothing to nobody. So like for the person to come to my home with a damn Uber bike, you know, to deliver some damn food, knocking on my back door, like it's just like people can, like, because people can, they're doing it. Because people have a chance to like F with me, they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's unfair. Like people are intentionally effing with me because they can, because someone's telling them to do something. And you know, I'm just praying for the day that each and every one of you deserve who are effing with me and continuously like causing issues for me. So let's just say, you know, I'm just wishing for the day everyone deserves, because it don't make sense. I don't move like that. I don't rock with I don't move like that. Like I'm not a jealous soul. I'm not hateful. I don't have that in my soul and in my spirit. But unfortunately, I'm around a lot of people that are. So it's like, you know, dealing with a bunch of jealousy and competition, all this BS. I'm really tired of it. I really am. I'm tired of dealing with people who feel as if because someone's telling them to like disrespect me, they feel like they can. I'm telling you, like anyone who's intentionally trying to come for me for no reason, there will be repercussions to that. You know, you cannot get away with doing people wrong and think you're going to get away with it. Like, nah. Anyway, yeah, it is heartbreaking. Because honestly, I've been nothing but a good soul to people. I've been truthfully a good person to people. I've done nothing but give love. You know what I'm saying? Give true love to people. And what I've been getting back is not compared to what I truly deserve. So, with that said, it's just, you know, it's disrespectful. You know, I don't appreciate it. I don't. And I'm praying that the Most High God do something about it, because I can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? This is too much. It's becoming a little overwhelming for me. And I mean, it's not to the point where I'm gonna be like go crazy or anything, but it's just reminding me of how people really are. Like, is there any good people out there anymore? I know I cannot be the only one, you know? So with that said, you know, it's just, I don't get it. I don't get it, you know, because I've done absolutely nothing but become my best self. I stepped into my North Node. I no longer deal with my kid's father. You know, he's the one that got me into this shit. And I'm telling you, I don't have no love for that man. I don't like you. I don't want you. Don't you ever think you can manifest me. I will blow out your fucking candle if I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no love for you and your fake ass, weird ass, hateful ass family that used to all be my friends. Anyone that was cool with me and is effing with my kid's father, and I mean like people like my family, like my cousins or my ex-friends, and anyone who is dealing with my kid's father, F each and every one of you. F each and every one of you. You know, because it don't matter about what you didn't know. I've warned you several times that I'm not comfortable with you communicating with my kid's father if I'm not talking to him. For him to make this person did a text message, like what do you call that? A group message, and had all my family and friends in the message group talking ill about me, and certain family members were in there speaking ill. Oh, you know, my aunties and stuff in there speaking ill about me. Like, if you effed with my kid's father, and I continue to tell you that I don't feel right with you doing that, you just able to call this person on the phone, you're effing with this person, trust and believe me, baby, don't you ever try to manifest me back, Corlina. Anyway, let's get some messages. We got the Magician card here. With the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. It's showing me that, you know, your clarity is causing someone to feel really low, causing someone to feel betrayed, or someone's aware that they betrayed you. You know, someone's in their head, all they thinking about is how they betrayed you because of your clarity. You know, this is a person who is angry, you know, in their head, they're angry at what they've done. You know, all they're thinking about is what they did to you. You know, they're disappointed in themselves, and they feel uncomfortable because maybe you did represent someone like that was family or something like that. You know, Queen of Wands could be a family. You know, this is a person who slowly wants to come towards you. You know, this is a person who's dealing with the kid's father or something like that, or these two could be a married couple. Queen of Wands and Emperor. This, you know, they're stressing, they're depressed. You know, it's just like, it's nothing I would never deal with you. Like, it's no way. Like, I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with someone who literally ruined my life. You know, this Queen of Wands woman here, clarify ancestors. Yeah, these are people who are hoping for better when it comes, you know, someone's just disappointed. You know, someone's trying to keep it together. Clarify this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this group of people, you know, they're all like, they know that the relationship is over. You know, these people are manifesting out of stress. But it's like, you know, what for? Like, if you just leave the collective alone, leave me alone. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles, ancestors. It's a lot of lies and sneakiness going on when it comes to this family. You know, all they do is lie. They're sneaky, you know. I don't know, God, but anyway, with that said, there is lies. Let me look at it. It's a lot of stress going on. So, I mean, you're rising above all this this craziness. So, it's saying that this shows positive attention and peace on the surface, compliments, kindness, and something that looks harmonious and respectful, but again, there is hidden layers of manipulation or jealousy underneath someone's presence. Themselves calm, they present themselves as sweet and calm, but honestly they're not. Like whatever illusion or sneaky energy this is going to get exposed suddenly and cut off. So the truth comes out fast, and once it does, the situation clears. Overall, something pleasant reveals a hidden snake, then ends abruptly, bringing relief and clarity rather than loss. So yeah, it's just a lot of, a lot of shadiness that's, dealing with secrets and how someone wants to move. Someone wants to like act as if they're making something better, but it's all dealing with lies, and someone's stressing, because they know that it will never be an opportunity. Someone's depressed, definitely depressed. Tell me more. What is this? Clarify this spread. Yeah, same card. So someone's stressed. Reservation. Clarify this. What is this stress? Over what's fated for you. Over what's reserved for you. Someone's trying to still, control things behind the scene. They're trying to, the issue is someone's trying to, someone literally messed up my home. Things are breaking all of a sudden. The water ain't working no more in the kitchen. I'm sure the lights ain't gonna be working soon. Like, these people are just slowly breaking my house down. The heat ain't working. The stove ain't working. The oven ain't working. The floor is torn up in the back. The hot water ain't working. Someone literally, I know it's dealing with my kid's father, and what his plan is to, come, because, there's an accident happened. This person wants to come to your aid after this person has literally put you in a bind, put me in a difficult situation. So this person is causing issues behind the scene with his wicked occult and people that he's connected to. Well, there will be justice. This person is slowly tearing up my home behind the scenes and acting as if they have no parts in it, and it's just like, dude, like, baby, you could never pay me to go back. I'm telling you, I will never deal with you. I don't care what y'all do. It's never gonna be an opportunity for you to ever see me in a good, like, face to face with you. I don't even want to look in your face. That's how much I don't like you. So don't you ever think it will be an opportunity. I don't care. Like, I don't care how bad it get for me. Don't ever think that I'm going to deal with you. I don't care how bad it get, because you're hateful. And for me or anyone to be abused by somebody and go back to the abuser would be crazy. Clarify this, ancestors. This spread here. Yeah, these are people who are in their egos. They're bullying. And the thing is, they don't listen. They don't listen. They're very prideful. Someone's ego is coming, is slowly dying. And it's giving me that someone could have been giving this person advice on how to bully me or the collective if you're going through this shit, and it was like the wrong advice. So clarify this. Yeah, so someone could have said, like, well, if you do it like this, then this will happen. Put this person in fear and, cause issues for this person. Because someone feels as if you're too calm. Someone's daydreaming about you being in fright or you being scared so that they can come in and rescue you. This is how this person is, working with this Queen of Wands woman, doing a bunch of magic and shit. They're all collaborating around the clock. You know, this is causing conflict. Like, what I'm seeing here is that someone's trying to disrupt your life, but you know, this is coming to an end. Spirit is just saying, like, stay focused. You know, there is blessings coming, okay? Don't give up, because you can never deal with these people. I don't care how bad it get. Yeah, someone's wanting you to compromise. They will find it a blessing for you to compromise. And so you're preserving your energy from this person. That's your goal, to preserve your energy. This is a person who wants you to make a vow to them, but you're not doing that. You know, they want to they're like doing magic around the clock and working with ancestors, or you know, because there could be jail time for this person. This person could be going to jail in the future. And so they want to, there's friends or people that want to connect with you. Just, you know, hold off. Clarify this, ancestors. You cannot be going, Spirit is saying, be committed to the goal. You know, stay calm, even though there's a lot of anger behind you or around you, or someone could be causing a lot of confusion. Tell me more about this confinement, this prison card, ancestors. Let's see. We're gonna pull this out. You know, I'm at the point where I'm okay with what they're, you know, I'm not okay with what these people are doing to me, but I have to be, because I have no other options at this point. So with that said, because these people have done so much hate to me, I'm going to like just have to stick in there and be here until God, you know, put me in something better. But with that said, you know, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna go back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just have to do what I gotta do. So it's I will never deal, you know, to go back to people who have done this. It would be crazy, you know. So anyway, y'all hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. It's 59 people in here. No one's hit the like button. What's up with that? Y'all cannot all be jealous like this. Y'all can't all be a hater. Hit the like button, please. Like, y'all something else. Ugh. Anyway, clarify the confinement card, ancestors. Clarify confinement. So, what's going on is someone wants to heal a connection. Someone's doing manifestation to heal something, and they could be trying to make you feel stuck. Clarify confinement, ancestors. Yeah, clarify confinement. So this is a person who's unfair. They want to like all of a sudden love on you or something like that. They want a connection with you, and you don't like this person. So they wanna like control your stability and your routine, or you know, this is a person who, you know, maybe you're an introvert, not having an open connection, shy, hesitant. So this is a person who wants to heal things with you, heal something from the past. And tell me more, ancestors. Clarify the confinement card, please. Yeah, clarify the confinement. So it's someone who like feels stuck, or like wants you to be stuck until you guys like until like you like come around. Clarify this, ancestors. Someone wants you to take charge. All right, someone wants you to speak your truth to them. You know, it's giving me like someone wants you to forgive them. Tell me more. Someone wants you to have a caring connection with them. But you're choosing to do your own thing. You're not wanting to be bothered with this person. This person wants to heal. They're still like trying to hold on or control your happiness, or control like, yeah, they want to control like an outcome here where, someone's trying to like, someone's very selfish. This King of Pentacles, very selfish. Tell me more. Like what he's doing is going back to him. Everything he's putting out, like the things that he's doing to like cause like stagnation in your life, or causing you to feel stuck or something like that, is being rejected. And so it's because you have a sincere heart, a loving heart, and you are very strong internally, emotionally, and you're rejecting this because it's no longer for you. So you could be so secretly there is a this fire sign woman who could be walking away, who's let's see, what is she doing? This person is communicating with others to like form some sort of connection. With the Four of Wands, is someone who's wanting to make who wants to like win with you, with the Six of Wands. Yeah, but it's not going to be, a healthy connection. This is not going to be a fair connection. It's not going to work out, okay? With the Temperance, this is a person who, we got Six of Pentacles. They're like someone who's wanting to force a connection that really it ain't no love here. So it's like someone's like, make me happy. Someone's wanting to force you to make them happy or make them feel how you feel. They want you to give. And it's like someone who's like very aggressive, very arrogant, very, this is a person who's very argumentative, and they could be scorned, and they want you to like make them feel away. But the Ten of Swords is someone who's like, they ain't right, okay? So anyway, this is a person who's could be stressing or finding it tough, or it's like, clarify the Ten of Pentacles. It's giving me that someone is trying to manifest opportunity when it comes to like financial gain. They're like stressing about you, or maybe you could be stressing. Like it's a lot of stress when it comes to finances. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles, ancestors. Yeah, so someone's wanting you to come to their aid when it comes to like a relationship. What is this about? It's about someone who thought they had a good idea on how to add you to a third-party situation, but it's a bad idea with idea in reverse. It's not going to work. Tell me more. It's not going to work. Their strategy that they have to try to like bring you around is just, you're not, what it's saying is it's not going to work because this is out of balance with where you are. So it's saying that you lived and you learned. You already learned this lesson. You already grew from this lesson. And because you lived and you learned, meaning you developed already and you evolved from this situation, this is where your luck comes in. So so what it is like someone could be trying to bully you in submission, but it's not gonna work. It's not working because it's more so a loss for them than it is for you. Someone feels as if they gain, or they can gain from you, they can earn from you, but they're not going to gain nothing because you're not dealing with them. So it's a loss, So, this is a person who feels as if, whatever they're doing around the clock is really not working because you're too mentally strong. You're mentally tough. And, someone could just be in their ego, being coached by others to figure out how to trap you and do like spell work to act as if they care about you when they really don't. Okay? So be careful about these people. It's a disaster waiting to happen dealing with these people. You know, the disaster for these people as well is your self-love. You loving yourself, you caring for yourself, and you being 10 toes down for yourself. So with that said, you know, someone's trying to do all these strategies, trying to figure out, oh, well, if we do it like this, and this could happen. And if we do it like this, well, maybe we can do it like this. What it is like, it's not going to work. And it's because you're mentally, you're not even where they are mentally. You know, these people, they're out of alignment with their self, and the relationships are unhealed. This is out of balance and out of alignment with your growth and your spirit overall. Like you cannot deal with people like this who just want to use you, your energy, or who wants to who are selfish, very selfish and uncaring, you know. So it's backfiring. Okay, so yeah, whatever these people are trying to do when it comes to forming a relationship with you, that's not going to work. And someone's doing whatever they can to try to like make something work, try to, you know, force a projection on you or feeling on you that you don't have. You know, the more and more I go through this don't make me like people effing up my home or causing issues where I had to be away from my kids and stuff. That don't make me want to deal with you. That make me hate you. And I have to learn to heal, because I ain't effing with you. I don't care, you know? So don't you ever think I deal with you, baby. It's never going to be a day, okay? So with that said, we got the, someone's angry about what I'm saying. This emperor here, you know, he's literally trying to force himself on you, you know, trying to like make you carry on with this person, you know? Tell me more, ancestors. Definitely. It's just not going to work. You know, someone's going to be heartbroken in the end because you're not dealing with him. All right? No one likes you. This person is not attracted to you, emperor, kid's father, whoever you are. They don't like you like that. You got to come out your ego. Like, you effed up, dude. You're effed up. Clarify. Yeah, it's a painful ending for all these people. You know, they all talking on, well, how can we do it? You know, I'm telling you, I don't care what it is. It's going to be blocked, okay? The collective is not dealing with you, okay? And as much as you may want to make it work, Queen of Wands in the reversal, I don't deal with reversal bitches. I'm just telling you like that, okay? I don't like reversal women. I don't deal with reversal men or women. I don't like controlling women or men. I don't like people who are in their ego, people who are hateful, money hungry, money driven. Like, if you're like, well, not money driven, but if you're like, you know, you're hateful, like you literally cause issues for my home and stuff, I'm not about to sit here and deal with you. I don't care how bad it get. It can get so bad. I promise you I will never deal with you. It will never be a day that you will see me in your face smiling. Because if I'm in your face smiling, I'm a F your ass up. So it's best for me to stay where I am. Because, baby, if I seen you, I would not, it just wouldn't go well. So you just going to be stressed out and mad. Okay? So I'm telling you, I don't care. I'm never dealing with you. Okay? So yeah, someone's feeling rejected, you know, and they know, they are fully aware of this. And I'm just letting you know that now, like, for the collective and myself, you know, it's just never going to be that day. Okay, so someone's looking into their memories. You know, they could be in a bed with someone else, looking at memories and videos of you, remembering how y'all used to be friends or cool, remembering how they used to control shit. You know, no, you're not controlling nobody. There's justice here, because you cannot sit here thinking that you're about to control somebody or pull somebody back when they simply told you they're not dealing with you no more. Okay? We know what you want to deal with the collective for anyway. It's all about personal gain for you. Okay, so what this saying is like your goal is to withdraw completely from these people. Staying calm in your energy. You know, maybe things aren't going well. Maybe things are messing up in your home, but that doesn't make it to where you're gonna go back to people that put you in the place in the first place. Like, I'm not about to sit here and smile in your face. That's so uncomfortable. I'll be pissed dealing with you, and I know the collective would too. Seeing you smiling in someone's face after you done did horrible things to them, this is gonna be a loss for you. You should have never took us for granted. So yeah, someone's not able to move forward. You can't persevere in a situation where someone is saying no. If someone says no, then that's what it means. Like, these people are narcissists. The spell work that you're doing is not working, it's backfiring. Okay? So, I'm just being prepared for what these people are doing. Unfortunately, this is just what has to happen. So yeah, someone wants you to compromise, but you're not compromising. Okay, that's compromise is over. All right, someone's in their ego. Like, someone really think that you about to deal with them. That's crazy to me. All right, Spirit is telling you to stay committed and on your personal schedule. So we got marriage here. Clarify marriage. You're not gonna gain nothing from this marriage. So if someone think they about to marry you, that's their idea. Like, well, maybe if I marry them, Spirit is like, stop. It's not gonna happen. Let it go. Tell me more. Yeah, someone's dreams is over when it comes to someone trying to, like, involve them in a situation. Spirit is, someone's wanting to apologize. Save your apology, dude. Like, save it, Yeah, so you're not even mad about the situation. It's just, it is what it is. Someone want to say, oh, it was an accident. But this person, they did a lot to you. And I'm praying that there be justice. These people, they literally bullied you, caused a lot of pain for you, caused disturbances in your life, where it applied like a lot of pressure to you, collective, where someone's acting as if something was supernatural, but honestly this was a continued force around you, where because you went through what you've gone through, someone's like acting as if, oh, well, I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't see it, I didn't notice, I didn't, this is someone who's acting as if they don't know what they were doing, but honestly they know everything. So someone's wanting to apologize to you. It's family. They've been doing spell work on you constantly. All right? And I just feel like you've healed from the fear of these people, or from, the sadness. Like, these people want you to come to their aid. No. Like, go away. I don't respect none of you. Like, y'all horrible. For real. I can't believe you, So I'm just wishing people just leave me alone. That's my only wish, is that people would leave me alone. Like, go away. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with you. I want to live my normal life, just doing me. And these people, they continue to keep effing with me. I'm over it. I really am. I'm over your hating ass, So anyway, continue to clarify confinement, ancestors. Clarify, yeah. So someone clarify confinement. Clarify confinement, ancestors. So clarify confinement. Clarify this. So clarify this. Someone's definitely trying to con you into a connection or relation, like a relationship. Tell me more about this. Clarify the heart. Tell me more. Tell me more about this. Yeah, so this water sign here. Clarify this here. Could be heartbroken because this person wants to come back around to a woman here. They want to find a solution on how to make things better with key, lady, moon. Like this all involves you, collective. Well, not everybody, but if you're going through what I'm going through, which I doubt. Yeah, so this person's trying to be emotionally calm by being strategic and sneaky when it comes to keeping you in a consistent pattern. And also what I'm seeing here, what it says here is like it's an emotional truth coming to light through communication. And complicated, but it's complicated. It could be delayed or complicated. So someone has real feelings and thinks about you often, yet they move cautiously and strategically, not fully honest at first. There is back and forth messages, pauses, and emotional containment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like holding things in rather than saying something out front. This is a person that's deceptive or has outside influences, tries to interfere, but it doesn't stick. Something that looked finished or shut down. So there could be a conversation, repeating patterns, getting addressed, and emotional clarity finally breaks through. Still, there's heartbreak or disappointment tied to timing or choices. Even as truth becomes undeniable, overall, truth unblocks movement. Feelings are real but guarded. Deception is exposed and clarity arrives, just not without emotional cost or an ending. So, yeah, this is a person who all of a sudden has emotions and feeling uncomfortable. They're a liar. They're sneaky. They're hateful. This is it could be a Queen of Cups here who could be involved in this, who could be feeling left out in the cold, wanting to move forward with you. This is a person who finds you to be a badass being, someone who's very powerful. They've been doing manifestation where, you know, it's causing a shift where like someone wants to what do they want to do? They want to it's dealing with like conflict, okay? With you, collective. So it would end painfully, okay? I just see it closing and someone feeling defeated because it's all about money. You know what I'm saying? More I more so see someone having ill intentions to come around because they want to express themselves. They're trying to like figure out how to be honest, but they cannot tell you, they cannot reveal everything. Someone is a liar. You know what I'm saying? So someone's trying to act as if they're telling the truth, but they're not, okay? It's all about deception. It's not honest, okay? So with that said, someone wants to try to keep something open, but they're not truly honest. So be careful. I'm really tired of talking about this shit. So anyway, what else, ancestors? Clarify. Yeah, so Five of Pentacles. Tell me more. So you could be holding on through a difficult time, still remaining balanced. The Temperance is here in reverse. So there could be, even though you're trying to remain balanced, clarify the Temperance. It's giving me that you're gaining victory throughout what you're going through, okay? So there's new opportunity here for you. There could be overflowing emotions, or like an opportunity where someone's trying to force their way into your life. This could be a King of Sword who could be trying to like come towards you. They want they want to say something to you. But it's gonna be shocking about what they say, because it's all built on like deception. You know, when it comes to a relationship, it would be very toxic for you to deal with this person, because they're demonic. You know, they literally sold they soul. Okay, so this is a person who's obsessed with trying to reunite, but with the Four of Wands it's just not gonna work. All right, so you're gonna get justice because you're walking away. That would be a justice. Tell me more. Yeah, because this person is a liar. They're sneaky, and they cause a lot of I wouldn't be surprised if this person was a part. You got this Queen of Pentacles who's a liar too, working on you. What is she doing? She's working with this evil King of Pentacles here. You know, trying to like be successful when it comes to like some spell work that is blocked. You know, everything that they're doing is just not working, because these people, they're not authentic. You know, everything is dealing with strategic, them being strategic. So it's what it is like someone is trying to gain control over a past situation, where they could be trying to heal something from the past. It's a group of people that realize that there is a cycle that's over, even though they're trying to manifest opportunities from the past. It just ain't gonna work, okay? So you're not dealing with these people because you can you don't trust them, and as much as they're trying to keep something open, I mean, honestly, it's no way. I know for me, I would ever deal with people like this. So I'll never go back to my ex. You know, I'll never go back to any friendships from my past. The goal is to always, you know, is to close the cycle completely, and never to open up anything that left you hanging, you know. So someone feels stuck because they want you back. And that's just not going to be that's not going to be the choice. They're looking at their options. They're looking at, not their options. They're looking at what they planted. And I just see like this person could be trying to manifest. They're trying to get what they want. They're trying to control the outcome. Tell me more. It's not going to work. Okay? So it's telling me that it's slowly, it's like swiftly closing. You know, with the Eight of Wands, the Five of Swords, someone feeling defeated, heartbroken. You know, it's about money. I'm telling you, it's about money. With the Three of Swords, someone's going to betray you. It's over. You know what I'm saying? So You're not dealing with these people. The death card and the world card come out again. So yeah, someone's trying to change your mind by messing things up in your house to make you feel as if you're these people, they something else. Okay? So this King of Swords, he's angry. He's very harsh and cold. He is, you know, you're protected from this person because they want what they want and they're trying to force whatever they want on you. You know, it's really unfair how they're moving, and they feel it's unfair that they're not getting their way with you. So with the Justice card in reverse, it's just saying someone who's very biased. The thing is, someone doesn't want to understand why you are choosing yourself instead of dealing with these people. And the point is, it's because of what they did to you. You know what I'm saying? So these people, they don't care about what they did to you. They just care about what they want. They want to reconcile so they can get what they want out of you. They find you to be someone of value and they want to bring you back so that they can use you. All right? So, I mean, honestly, I would rather keep going down the yellow brick road than go backwards and find out that these people only want to unalive you like they tried to do before. You know, these people have caused issues in my life. You know, it's just like I don't like dealing with people that are hateful. And I find that my kid's father, he's a very hateful man and has hateful and is dealing with a lot of hateful people. And so for me to ever want to be connected or be in a situation where I'm like connected to people who are hateful, it's just never gonna happen. So again, I don't care like how bad it get. It's over. And I know it's painful, but this is a painful cycle that you just have to go through, collective. Keep going so you can see what's really at the end. Because you going back will only like pause your blessings. You know, God has something better for you. And even though it could be hard, you know, I just see something new could be coming along. Let's see. Yeah, so Spirit is like, move forward. There's excitement and success happening in your future with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, this is a father figure who's stressing a whole lot about you. You got to ask yourself, why is this person so stressed? Why do they all of a sudden want you back when they were the ones who dogged you? You know, clarify this person. Yeah, they want a relationship with you all of a sudden. They want to win with you. But again, you're choosing yourself. This person is selfish, mean-spirited, and they see like you as someone who's like fulfilling. But they bring a lot of drama and they only gonna bring you right in the code. So leave this person right where they are in the past, okay? Yeah, there's gonna be judgment where because you're grounded in your decisions. I see you closing out a cycle successfully. You know, it's going to be okay for you. You know, balance will be restored, and it's because of your determination, all right? So, yeah, with the Temperance card, is balance happening. You know, you're able to manifest and gain new opportunities. These opportunities could hurt others because it doesn't include them, okay? So what God has for you is for you. And as for me, you know, I'm just not about to deal like if someone from my past is dealing with a wicked woman who's literally broke up my family, my children, I don't want to deal with you because you allowed that to happen. Meaning you hateful too, and all you wanted to do was gain money. You know, you wanted to cause pain for someone to gain money, or to like you chose this evil wicked woman over the collective. So, you know, do you? You know what I'm saying? You made your choice. Now stand on that because the collective ain't never dealing with you again. Yeah, so with the Sun card, it's like someone being exposed, someone being sad, you know, someone feeling shocked, and you evolving from the situation. Yeah, so Knight of Cups is here. Knight of Cups with the Chariot. So forward movement, sunny days. Temperance is happiness, you know. The strength card is like God is giving you the strength to gain these new opportunities and close out a cycle successfully away from all this sneaky ass energy. You know, I'm just praying that God, please, like, get me and the collective out of here away from all this deceit and deception. I'm not used to this. I really ain't used to like hate. I don't like it. I don't like to be involved with people who are always showing up in this energy. Like I'm too innocent and too clean. I'm too at peace. Like I'm a good person. You know, I have a good spirit, a good soul. And I know you do collective too. So for us to be having to deal with people like this all the time who are shisty, I'm just asking that God remove these people. You know, because, you know, it's just, I don't got time for it. You know, I'm asking that, you know, God, please, like, protect the collective. I'm not used to this negativity. I'm not used to hate. You know, I don't know, like, what that means. You know what I'm saying? I'm just used to, like, speaking up for myself and protecting myself from haters, you know. So people who like move real recklessly and hateful and are tricky, who try to gain control because, you know, they can. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking that God, please, like, take me and the collective out of these difficult situations where we're having to like survive, it be in survival mode, you know. Please, God, like, when will this end? Like, I feel like we've had enough. Like, there's enough cycles that we've been through to recognize what we should walk away from. You know, we expose these people. How long are you gonna make us go through this? Like, I'm tired, you know. So God is, you know, I'm seeing with the Six of Wands and the High Priestess is God is very aware of what you're going through. God is telling you to stay stable and be determined about life, because whatever these people have put out, it is going back to these people. You know, there will be shocking moments for these people. There will be exposure. All right, definitely exposure. So with that said, you know, if it ever deals with like a past relationship of mine or of yours, collective, I'm telling you that you will never see me as somebody who would be dealing with nobody from my past. I'm going to be a prime example of what it looks like to never go back to anyone who has done pain to me. I'm a woman of my word, okay? I promise you, I will never deal with my ex. These people who have caused these issues for me in the collective, like, I'm not about to deal with you. I promise you. So I would never deal with you. Yeah. The lies, the sneaky betrayal, everything you've done with a group of demonic, hateful people, with this Queen of Cups, the hate that you harbor in your heart. Someone's trying to sneak their way back in your life. They wish that y'all was friends. This could be someone who slept with your ex, wants to come towards you. Someone from your past you walked away from a long time ago, trying to think that they about to sneak in and heal things. The devil is a liar. Like, I will be looking at you like you a crazy fool. I hope this ain't Sharita Pierce. Girl, you got to be a straight up dumbass to think that I'll deal with you. Like, you got to be a damn weirdo. If you think I'm dealing with you, you sitting here coming out as a page. Like, girl, you got to be kidding me. Please don't you ever think that. Okay? Baby girl, don't you ever think that. I'm not dealing with none of y'all crazy assholes. So don't you ever think that I'ma ever go back to the past. It will never be a day, an opportunity. It'll never be a weekend. It will never be a month. It will never be a half of a day, a minute, a second, or absolutely nothing. Like, stop manifesting this shit and just do what you gotta do to me. You know what I'm saying? I would rather, you know, God forbid, but whenever it's my time, baby, I'm not scared to live on this earth, and I'm not scared to be I'm not scared to leave this earth because I know that I'm protected and I'm going to be elevated either way. So with that said, I don't care, like whatever y'all got to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get through it because God is going to get me through. So you going to be mad at me trying to hurt me, but I'm prepared for what you do. You know what I'm saying? You done enough, but I just see y'all continuing to do shit. But at the end, I'ma always prepare myself for the worst because it seems as if because y'all some damn narcissist and y'all like being hateful, y'all are hateful people, and because y'all cannot have your way with the collective or myself, you want to ruin my life in any way that's possible, ruining my comfort when it comes to my home. You know what I'm saying? You guys should really be in jail for what y'all doing. Because honestly, all I did was walk away and remove my energy from what I was being taken advantage of. You took advantage of me, meaning I gave nothing but love, and you sit here and get mad because I'm not dealing with your monkey, evil, wicked ass who's betrayed me over and over again. You think I'm just supposed to sit here and allow you to like abuse me? The answer is no. So with that said, I'm not about to sit here and allow anybody to misuse or mistreat me and go back to where the abuse started. So whatever you got to do it. And let's see how that work out for you. Cuz I'm telling you, it will never be a day or a time I'm going back. And if you think that you are like around the clock working on this, I'm telling you, it's you stupid. You're wasting a lot of your energy when you could have been investing in working on yourself. Clarified. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a natural disaster. Someone literally wants you to compromise with someone's drama. All this person can bring is drama. It's an end to that shit. You know? No one's dealing with you. You really think someone's gonna marry you? That's a no. It's gonna be a memory and that's it. Okay? You gotta move on. This is not an opportunity, and eternal love is just never gonna be a day. Okay? So do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. No one wants to be a part of your weird ass third party. Someone who's elevated and spiritually in tune, someone who's healed, someone who loves their self so much, someone who's 10 toes down for their self will never deal with third party situations. So yeah, do what you gotta do. You know, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, do whatever. It's just, it ain't gonna be me. I'm telling you, I'm never dealing with you. So do what you gotta do. So these people are in collaboration. They're collabing because you're protesting against what they're doing. So let's see. Definitely bullying going on. Clarify this. Clarify bullying with magic. Clarify this. Yeah, someone's looking at their efforts and it's only causing them a disarray, you know? So tell me more. Someone's feeling like what I'm seeing here is this Queen of Cups who could be hoping that you come back around is losing money or something like that with the legacy, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's something not going her way. Yeah, and it's because you're protecting your energy. So I'm just telling you, like, do whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Do it. You know, go ahead. Because I'm telling you, I'm not dealing with you. I keep trying to tell y'all that. The collective not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you. Do you really think I'm about to sit up here and do this whole Martin Luther King speech over and over every day just to go back to where I was telling y'all that it will never happen? I know, like Martin Luther King, shout out to Martin Luther King, by the way. I know Martin Luther King was one that would say, you know, we shall overcome, and you know how Martin Luther King did. I mean, I'm not the one to be like forcing myself in connections that hurt me, trying to make someone love me. Like, if you don't love me, you just want what you want from me. I'm not about to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? You used me up, and then now you think, oh, well, shoot, we need her. Like, because the collective did not pass away, you literally tried to unalive me, dude. Like, the other day, too. You know? So, baby, I don't got nothing for you, baby. I'm telling you I don't. It will never be an opportunity. You've been watching me a little bit too much, Mr. Dick Lagoose. You watching me too much for you to notice that. Like, for you to be noticing like what I have on, what I'm wearing. Like, you watch me a little too much. I ain't go nowhere anyway. But yeah, Dick. Anyway. I said, yeah. Was you gonna come visit? Was you gonna come visit? You know what I'm saying? I'ma still do what I wanna do. Definitely a weirdo. Something mentally wrong with a lot of you. And y'all don't recognize it. Some of you guys, y'all are like really mentally ill. And it's just like y'all don't be caring about yourself. You don't care about yourself enough to like go get mentally like first off, understand what's wrong with you. Like, you too focused on me for you to notice that you're focused on me. You a weirdo. Anyway, with that said, you closing out a cycle in love and you're moving on. So yeah, my thing is do whatever you gotta do. Okay? That's where I'm at. I don't care. Do what you gotta do. Gotta work it out overall. So yeah, this King of Wands and this water sign, they're going through towers. You know, these are people who that you're closing out cycles with in love. Okay, so each and every one of these people, you're gaining victory. You know, why it's a low for these people, you know? So yeah, I'm at the point where, you know, these are people who feel left out of your world. They're in this devil energy, demonic, devil worshiping energy, you know, feeling victimized, feeling like they're the victim. You know, they're mad about your clarity. Clarify these people with the devil. Yeah. So these are people who have to accept how you feel. We got inner peace and study. So this is how you gain your inner peace. You got rewards and recognition coming, and someone, again, they want you to, they're feeling like you're obligated. Clarify obligation. Someone's stressed over their alliance, so they feel obligated to deal with people they don't want to deal with. All right, and they really want to apologize to you. This could be people, a part of your family. Yeah, they feel like whatever they got into because of their ego or pride is caused them a lot of disaster. You know, this is a person who thought they were going to get luck, good luck from doing this, and it didn't work out. So yeah, we got good news. Let's see. Introvert. Someone's feeling at a loss. Clarify the good news. Clarify good news. Yeah, so it's clarify good news. It's someone who like was being coached by others on how they could maybe reunite with you, and they're not getting what they want. They put a lot of effort in this, and with the Judgment card and the Ace of Wands is someone feeling uninspired because it's not working how they thought it would. So with that said, you know, someone wants to balance a connection out with you, but it's just not for you, okay? So yeah, someone wants to speak their truth and take charge. You know, we got authenticity. Someone has to learn how to be authentic. You know, they're like, okay, well, if you be authentic, then maybe, you know, like someone does want to tell you the truth. Someone does want to explain to you what happened, because they know that you're authentic. This person is stuck in fear because of the deception that they did to you, and they feel ashamed of themselves of what they gotten apart, what they are a part of. Okay, so yeah, this is a person who had bad judgment. They did not think before they made certain decisions, and they are unable to evolve because they are what is this? Clarify what's going on here. It's because you are no longer giving your energy out to who it don't belong to. Okay, so you're indulging in yourself. Tell me more. Yeah. So with that said, someone could be feeling rejected. Yeah. You're a starseed collective, and you are stepping in, you are the truth. And there could be a Queen of Wands who could be very jealous of this. You got success coming, collective. There is new opportunities here for you, where you're going to be gaining and healing when it comes to like your financial stability. Okay, so stay focused, stay driven, and know that God has something good for you. Never go back to what hurt you. And especially if this Queen of Wands is around an ex of yours, or is married to your ex, or is in a relationship with your ex, or dealing with your ex, leave this person alone. Leave them where they are. Okay? Because this man, he's not going to tell you the truth about this. Because another thing is, in order for them to not get in trouble, they have to have you around to make it look like you was like, oh, it was okay or something like that. Like these people, they have to add you, or it has to look like let's look into it. I'd rather think the worst than think, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to these type of situations here. I'd rather think the worst when it comes to dealing with people from the past, because these people something else. It's a secret going on. I'm telling you. So, clarify, ancestors. Can you tell me, like, why do this ex and this Queen of Wands want the collective, you know, want this third party so bad? Why do they want this situation happening so bad? It's because here the Queen of Wands right here. It's a bunch of people here. All these people got something to do with it. Let me see. Why do they want so bad, ancestors? Why? Why? Tell me why. Because of money. But because of the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify this. Why do these people want the collective and myself around so bad? So we got curse. Tell me why, ancestors. It's because they want you to compromise. Tell me more. Why? Why do they want? Because if you come back around, they won't feel, see, they're currently going through a lot of bad luck. Their situation involves a curse, and it's also dealing with a huge loss that could happen, where if you came back around, it will free these people from stress, anxiety, you know. Tell me more. Tell me more. They'll be able to make you sick and health-wise. They will be able to persuade you. I'm sorry, guys. Tell me more. It's more so about money. It's really about money. It's someone trying to, like, to trap you in a third-party situation. To pretty much bully you and to gain good news or gain financial stability. Tell me more. They know you're about to get, you could be getting good news or something. Something could be changing for you in the future, and they want to be a part of it. And so if you come back, they will be able to manipulate or trap you, or, you know, put you in a situation where they won't feel overloaded. Yeah. So it's really dealing with money, okay? It's dealing with success. It's dealing with money. It's dealing with you giving to these people, because they're stressing, heartbroken, and they want new opportunities. And they could be having painful endings. They're not doing too well. It's dealing with a fake facade. Like, someone's not being totally honest with you. So if you were to come back, it will only cause a lot of conflict for you. It wouldn't be fair. Okay? You'll feel defeated and heartbroken in the end. All right? So someone's trying to keep you in a past situation so you won't be able to do what you're destined to do. Okay? And that is like breaking a generational curse. Someone wants you to someone wants to, like, control that. They don't want you to close that cycle out for good when it's already closed. So yeah, with the Three of Swords is someone could be feeling heartbroken secretly because they want to sabotage you in some way. Why are they heartbroken? because they want to lie, acting as if they're giving you a new beginning, but it's only causing a lot of stress and tension. Okay, so yeah, someone wants to manifest you back to the past so they can have their way with you. Yeah, it's gonna mess up your independence if you go back. All right, and you just gonna be real angry and feeling betrayed. Okay, so yeah, you standing on your own, you doing, you stepping into this Nine of Pentacles energy and leaving people from your past, leaving people in the past is going to assist you in gaining justice for yourself, when you get to walk away from what no longer serves you. So remove yourself from what doesn't serve you, and know that the Most High has you. There's new opportunities for you. Someone's looking into options. Yeah, you're closing out the cycle completely. And that's the truth, all right? Leave the past in the past. It just ain't gonna work. Have you ever went back to somebody and found out that it wasn't the same? Like, don't be that person having to learn all over again. That would be crazy of you. Yeah, never go back. Yeah. So, whatever harmed you, whatever hurt you, collective, whatever made you feel as if you were in the cold, this is all coming to an end shortly, slowly but surely. Okay? Where you will gain justice. And this King of Wands, he's been coming out in the reading so much. This person wants to like make something right with you, but I see you closing out that chapter too. All right. So it's like a love. Someone has like love for you, invisible love that they've not expressed to you. But I'm seeing someone thinking on how to like heal something with you, but honestly, it has to close out. So I'm just going to say it kindly, like, please leave the collective alone. Let them move on with their life. Remove yourself. Stop trying to, like, force connections. If you know you're narcissistic, if you know you're mean-spirited, trying to control someone's whole life because you want your way with someone, why don't you go heal and go control your life? I'm never dealing with y'all. Never dealing with you. It's just never gonna be a day. I don't trust you, and I wish you just like leave me alone. For real, for real. Like I wish you would. This King of Wands knows he has to walk away. That would be his justice and yours too. Even though it's heartbreaking, even though someone has control issues and could be sad because of their mental health, there got to be a time where whatever someone sent out to you has to go back to its rightful owner. So yeah, this person's caused a lot. Five of Wands energy is conflict that someone secretly has. It's like beef that someone has. They're stressing. This Queen of Cups, she's stressing. She's like, she ain't, she wants to heal things with you. This person got to, I'm telling you, if this is the person I think it is, you're delusional. You really delusional. If you are Sharita Pierce, the one who dated my kid's father, and possibly, I believe y'all had a baby together. If you ever think I'm gonna deal with you, girl, after when I was going through that chemo treatment and you was dating my kid's father, when I was trying to get my family back together, and you was messing around with him, cheating with him and stuff. If you ever think that I'm gonna deal with you, you gotta be a dumbass hoe. You a dumbass. You gotta be a dumbass, Sharita Pierce. You got to be real crazy to think that I'm about to sit here and deal with you when I was in that pain, going through what I was going through, bald-headed, going through that chemo and stuff. Girl, you got to be a dumbass if you really think that it will be an opportunity for me and you to sit down in kumbaya. You a dumbass. You got to be a dumbass. Really, you really do. If you that person. If you are a family member of mine and you or a sister who like stole my credit, I'm suing you. I'm suing you for stealing you know what you did with my credit. I'm suing you. I'm definitely gonna report you to the police officer and tell that you abuse my credit. And I will never deal with you, Ayana. Get your ass on. And everybody else know who they are. I'm not dealing with you either. I'm only dealing with one person and one person only in the family, and that person knows who they are. Other than that, don't you ever think that I'm about to sit here and smile up in your face after you done did your duty on me. The devil is a lie. Okay? So whatever's next for me, when it comes to whatever y'all trying to do to hurt me or like hurt my home, whatever y'all doing, I'm prepared. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. All right? So I don't give a fuck. Okay? So do what you got to do. I'm telling you, it will never make me go back. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Don't you ever think I'll deal with your hateful ass. So do what you got to do. All right? It will never be a day that you'll see me coming back. I'm going to just let you know that now. So you might as well figure it out or, you know, leave me alone. That's all you need to do. Stop trying to get me to come back, especially when you dog me out. I don't got no love for people from my past. Not even like, you know what I'm saying? Someone, a family, a cousin who went out their way. Like I was not effing with you. You came out of your way acting fake towards me with a whole agenda to come to my home, pretend as if you were somebody that you weren't, just to stab me in my back. And saying why? I don't got nothing to say to you or none of y'all. So I have an attitude because I deserve to have one. I deserve. We know how MFers truly feel about us, and we can't take that and keep it moving. Stop stalking and hating. Get the F on. Yeah. You know, you know, I don't know what these people want, but you did your duty. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer around. Go the fuck away. Get out of my energy. You know, you want to sit here and make it seem as if I'm crazy, as if I don't, you know, I'm complaining for nothing. You want to sit here and act like, oh, you're a reader, you're crazy. You know, you're using those psychic abilities. Like you tried to turn it into me being crazy or whatever. But I can't be crazy if I'm being gang stalked, if I'm being if my home is being broken into and people are causing issues for my home, where there are like things, just miscellaneous things that are happening to me that put me in a bind, so that I can go back to everyone who's pretty much been a part of causing pain in my life. You know, you just a spirit of chaos and discord. And you know, everything that you do, working with this King of Pentacles person who's very hateful, I'm telling you, is always going to go back to you. I would never deal with anyone from my past, okay? If the only thing that I'll do is keep moving forward. It is return, you know? I return it in love and ask God to do what God do. Like, I'm not about to sit here and be, you know, being evil like these people. Like, y'all just gonna have to get the day y'all deserve. I pray for the day that each and every one of you deserve. I would never deal with you. It's nothing to do. It's nothing to do back there. All y'all do is cause pain. You know, you literally ruined my life, or tried to. I won't say you tried to ruin my life, But I would rather be away from you than be in your face and you smiling in my face and I know that you were a part of that shit. I would just rather just separate myself. So no, I would never deal with you. I don't care how much magic you do, it will never work. I'm telling you now. All you got to do is talk to the source. I'm the source. I'm not dealing with you. And I know you mad, but I don't care. I'm well prepared, or I will prepare myself for whatever y'all want to do next. Y'all already stopped working. You mess with the water, so the water in the kitchen is not working. You know, whatever you do, I'm prepared, okay? But it will never cause me to go back to my past. And I'm just going to let you know that now. So, with that said, do what you got to do. But collective, you will be honored. You know, Spirit is telling you to honor yourself. And you got new beginnings that are coming. So stay prayerful, stay hopeful. Yeah, life goes on, Carlos. And I'm looking forward to the future. I'm not one to sit here and focus on my past, thinking about what happened in the past. Like, I'm looking forward to the future. And even though my heart is broken, I'm okay. I can get through it. You know what I'm saying? I can heal. God always heals me through the pain that people have caused me because they can't have their way with me. You're not going to have your way with me. What you mean a new moon? I don't understand. You mean shorten them? Shorten the videos? But yeah, you know, thank you, Second video everything of what they do. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been a lot. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, they do it behind the scenes. They don't, you know, they have like, they have like, they're controlling my home with gadgets. So it's like with computer systems and shit, you know, they did a lot to my home. It's to the point where my kids can't even be here with me. So they're with their dad, their evil, wicked dad. Very crucial. Take the video of the water off in log time. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the message. Tell it, girl, now, and it is now. Period, Deanna. If you ever get a housing lawyer, they'll request. Okay, I sure will. Because at this point, I don't want to leave, but it's kind of like I have to leave and this will be on my credit. Like, my credit ain't never been so bad in my life. I've always had good credit, but because the things because of the things that are happening to me unfairly, unrighteously, I'm going through something like this, and this is unfair. You know what? I deserve. I've done nothing to nobody. I've given to my sister Ayana. When she and my mom got into it, I let her move in with me rent free. She had to pay like $200 a month, but most of the time she didn't even have the money because she wasn't working. So she wasn't really paying me like that. I've moved, you know, I've just been there for people. You know what I'm saying? I've given away cars. I've given away so much. I've given away freely without even, I'm not the type of person that will like say, "Oh, well, I did this for you. I did this for you." But I'm literally a person that will give the shirt off my back to people. And this is the payback that I get. This is how people treat me. People in my family that really, you know, I will overperform for, overgive to, overlove, and it would just never be, you know, I will always be talked about behind my back. Always, you know, it would just never be good enough. So for me to deal with people from my past would be stupid because they do not appreciate good people like myself. If they did, it would never be this way. So I'm never dealing with my family. I'm only dealing with one person. That's, well, two people. And that's it. And I consider this other person family, but that's it. Well, I'll say four people and that's it. But other than that, I'm not dealing with nobody. And I won't elaborate too much on that, but what do you do when people are a part of wicked systems? Everyone is sitting here doing shit to me. I'm not bothering nobody. I mind my business. I really want to be out there enjoying my life and doing me. I don't want to, I literally left and had to come back because these people followed me there. You know, I'm really over the bullshit, and I really pray that God hurry up. I'm not trying to like force. Yeah, I am, because I'm tired, God. I really am, and I know a lot of you are, but I just really want to be left alone. You know what I'm saying? From people like this, like for any ex of mine from my past who's dogged me out or made me feel like I was a nothing. You know what I'm saying? As if I was a damn toy that they could put on the shelf, and all of a sudden they're wanting to like be around. Like, you gotta be a dumbass fool to think I'm gonna deal with you. I will sue you, Ayana, for what you did to my credit. I will definitely sue you. Okay? So look forward to a look forward to a letter wherever you live, because I'm definitely gonna sue your ass. I don't got no love for you, girl. And everybody else who went against me, F you too. Let me find out, because I'm really done with a lot of these people. So, yeah. Literally let you stay in my home, come to find out you took a loan out in my name, and I'm getting served by a damn law firm for some damn money that you stole from me when I let you live with me, when you were going through all that stuff with mom. Being kind to you only got me in debt with your ass. So yeah, I'm definitely you definitely gonna get in trouble with that one, cause I ain't got time for you, girl, or your shenanigans and your fake ass, whack ass occult people that you're dealing with. So yeah, I would never deal with people from my past. I don't know about you, collective, but where I am, I would never deal with people in my past. You know, I would like to take a nice hot shower. I would like to, take a nice bath. I like to do all that like I usually do. But because people are effing with my home, I can't do a lot of things that I want to do. So, yeah. With that said, leave me the fuck alone. Especially when you know what's going on. Put the lighter, put the, we got the readers now saying, yeah, switch it, flick it, switch it, flick it. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm prepared. You know what I'm saying? I'm mentally prepared for everything these people want to do to me for no reason, because I'm not dealing with your ass. I'm still not going to deal with you. So switch it, flick it, whatever you got to do. I'm okay. If it happened during the live, don't laugh. At this point, I don't care. I'm mentally prepared for whatever they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? These people wicked, and I just have to be prepared for it. I'm not okay with it, but I'm prepared for whatever evil demonic plan these people have, you know. But for me to go back to the past, I would never do that. I'm praying for better, but I'm not going back to the past. That's just never gonna be. My family ain't, I don't, my family, they're not nice enough for me to think about the past. They not that, you know what I'm saying? Like some people, they got family that be like, you know, oh, you can come, you know, like that's who I am. I had a cousin that turned her back on me, Tanisha. This girl didn't live with me, used me, and then never invited me to her apartment until I had to ask, like, dang, well, can I come visit you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never dealing with people who don't appreciate me. You acting like I'm tired of you, tired of me. If you're tired of me, then I'm going to just release myself. I'll remove myself and I'll do me. Because I don't think I was that bad to nobody. People ask me for favors and I would be there for people. I'll cook you a whole meal. Come to my home. Come lay down and go to sleep. This is what you did. You stayed there a whole week or as long as you wanted to. I made room for you and I made you feel like it was your home too. Gave you a key and everything. You know what I'm saying? People don't do that. People don't deserve that. So with that said, I'll give my love to people who deserve it. Not people who gonna exploit me or take advantage, smear my name, lie on me after I done given so much. I've been trying to prove myself for years. And for me to try to prove myself to people that really ain't, you know, it's just like I was told, someone called me they called me a deadbeat mom. And I'm like, how am I a deadbeat mom when I am a good mother to my children? I do everything for my children. Who's telling you that I'm a bad mom? My kid's father sitting here acting as if I'm a horrible mother to my kids. How can you say I'm a horrible mother when I'm the most loving, nurturing mother anyone could ever want? People be jealous of me on how I treat my kids. But you got women telling, or you're gossiping to women about lies, Daniel Byer, talking about how I'm a horrible mother. But if I was a horrible mother, I was with the kids more than you. Like, you were at work. You weren't even home. But you sitting here calling me a deadbeat mother. Having people call me all sorts of horrible things. I've literally went from no kids to 2 to 3. I've treated my kids so good. I've always been there for my kids. There's never been a time that I was away from my kids up until now. And it's because of this evil, wicked man, Daniel Byer, who's caused this stuff that's happening in my home with this wicked occult that he's a part of, which is why I'm going through half of this shit that I'm going through. Which is why I can't be with my kids, because I don't have heat or nothing like that right now. Or water, because they're messing that up too. It pains me to not be with my children. I am a good mother. I'm a damn good mother. So with that said, it's you know, it's beyond me at this point. But no one's going to sit here and call me a horrible mom, a deadbeat mom, when I'm good to my kids. Sharon, Clark. No one knows me. Everyone knew lies about me because Daniel Byer was sitting here lying the whole time about me. And now wants to be with me. Baby, I would never be in your face that close to even have you have a whiff of me. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to look at you in your face. When we do the co-parenting, I drop my kids off and I move up just enough so I don't even have to look at you. I don't never want to talk to you. It will never be a day that me and you will ever deal with each other on a kumbaya level. Don't you ever think that, baby. You need to get the stepping. Go with your hateful ass reversal bitch and leave me alone. In the end, collective, spirit is telling you to go with the flow and move accordingly, because there is blessings that are going to be happening. I don't know when this shit is going to happen, but God is saying that you got justice, and God is going to be with you when this happens. I'm not going to sit here and perform for nobody no more. Like, if you don't rock with me for real, get the fuck on. You know, I've had many lies told on me, and I'm really, you know, at this point, believe what you want. I'm not sitting here trying to defend myself and shit. That's your loss. You lost out on a good person, on an honest person, on someone who loves genuinely and, you know, is carefree, you know, who doesn't judge. You know, I give love to where love is given. I don't sit here judging nobody. I do me. You know what I'm saying? But with that said, God will provide, you know, because these people horrible. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I never was a deadbeat mom, Sharon Clark. I never was a deadbeat mom. I don't know what that man told you. I don't know what he told a lot of y'all. This man sat here and lied about a lot of stuff. And I'm here to tell you, I never was a deadbeat mom. I always was a good mother to my kids. And I did everything I could. I'm doing everything I could do. So anyone who's spoken negatively about me, you know, being a parent, Shayna Brown, and even everybody, you know, okay, yeah, I went through postpartum depression, but I never left my kids going through that shit. It was stressful, but I got through it. How would you feel having two twin babies at you know, at 26, and your friends they don't have no kids. They talking about, oh, we about to travel, we going here, we going there. And you got two kids at home that you weren't really prepared for. You weren't ready. It happened unexpectedly. And then before that, you were dragged by your foot outside of a damn club by your kid's father while you were pregnant with twins. Didn't want to be with that person, but had to be with him because because it was too late. You were pregnant, didn't even know you were pregnant. Found out the next day after. Okay? So that was a part of my stress too, because I didn't like this person after they dragged me in front of a bunch of men that did not help me. A bunch of men and my so-called friends that were at the party. No one helped me. This person dragged me by my foot down some damn steps. Okay? They were controlling. I was young. This person is 11 years older than me. I didn't know what love was. And then when I got pregnant with kids, I didn't know what that was. I was very naive, very gullible. I did not love myself. So when I found out I was pregnant, I was very lost. So what do when you're depressed already from being dragged and then find out you have twins? And then you have twins, you go from no kids to two. You're stuck with this person, and your friends, they're all, you know, y'all young, they're partying, they're having fun. You want to go have fun, but you're stuck with the kids. You know, it wasn't all, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be trying to act like they were all that and stuff. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying that it was horrible, but I just wish I would have did things differently. Unfortunately, it wasn't that way. So with that said, I dealt with what I could deal with. And I was with my kids all the time. Except for the days that my mom would help me. But the majority of the time, if he was at work, I would be with my kids. Okay? I was never away from my kids. This is the only time I've been away from my kids. When people start fucking with my home. And that was it. So never was I a deadbeat mother. So whoever said that bullshit, Sharon, to you, or whoever's lied to you, telling you about me being a deadbeat mother, that's never been the case. Anyway, you know, that's just some of my truth. And I'm gonna write a book about it because I'm sick of people making assumptions about me and don't know absolutely nothing. People have spoken so toxically about me and really don't got shit to say, so they make up shit out of the, you know, out of the side of their neck because they want me to look like them. Just because you're hateful and you're evil and you're jealous and you harbor on to then being vengeful, holding grudges because someone's not doing what you want them to do, doesn't mean that I'm that same way. I just don't F with you because I'm tired of being stepped on like a motherfucking rug. You're not about to sit here and say that I've been this horrible person when I'm not. I've always been good to everybody. Everybody I've been good to. I'm not saying I've been perfect, but I was a good friend. I was a good everything. So I don't care what people say. You can say whatever you want to. I'm the motherfucking blueprint and I'm the product. And that's what people want. You're not going to get me because you don't deserve me. So the past is done. I'm done with y'all. Don't you ever think that you could manifest me back, and not with a bunch of wicked ass hoes that really don't F with me like that. Queen of Wands woman, you hateful hoe. So y'all can kiss my motherfucking ass. Anyway, good night to the ones that rock with me, but to the ones that lied on me and smeared my name, talking about I was a hoe, saying that I slept with men for money, that's a motherfucking lie. I've never slept with a man for no fucking money. And we could do a lie detector test and find out who the real hoe is. Okay? Because I'm sick of people lying on me. Anyway, have a good night.